All right. Congrats on getting your Cybertruck. I know you probably just want to hop in and drive, but
Yeah.
before you do that,
Yeah.
we're doing a deep dive on the owner's manual.
Oh, good idea.
It covers like all the basics like charging and stuff, but also like all the cool Cybertruck features you might not know about.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking through it and it seems like Tesla's really going for a very specific approach to how you use this thing.
What do you mean?
Well, they really emphasize the touchscreen.
Okay.
Like the touchscreen is like the command center for like everything.
Everything.
Really. Yeah, I mean like even like climate control,
Mm-hmm.
driving modes,
Wow.
entertainment, like all of that is controlled through the screen. And even if there's like
Oh, that makes
few
sense.
features, like you find out about them through the touchscreen.
I guess that makes sense with all the software updates and stuff that Tesla does.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And those release notes,
Oh, yeah.
like they really emphasize that if there's ever like a conflict between like what the manual says and what those release notes say,
Mm-hmm.
you always go by the release notes.
So it's like a living document almost.
Right, yeah, like
Yeah.
the manual's just like a snapshot in time, and
Yeah.
then the release notes are constantly updated.
Okay, so like you're not just learning the truck as it is right now, but you're like learning how to stay updated
Totally.
as it changes.
Yeah, and like to make sure you're comfortable with all that screen time, there are ways to customize it, like
Mm.
dark mode, blue light reduction. It's all about creating that driving experience that works for you.
But very user focused. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. All right, let's get into some like just Cybertruck basics. Like, how do I even unlock this thing?
Options. They've got your phone as a key card, and even walk-away locking.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Walkaway locking. So like it just locks itself.
Yeah, like when you walk away, it just automatically locks.
Isn't that like kind of freaky? What if I forget something inside?
That's where that other feature comes in. Close windows on lock.
Oh, no.
Yeah, if you enable that, the windows automatically close when the truck locks.
So you don't have to like double check.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good. And let's talk safety before we like get too carried away.
Yeah, yeah.
What are these mechanical door releases I see in the manual?
Oh, yeah, those are just for emergencies.
Okay.
Like if there's a power outage or something. You're not going to use them every day.
Yeah,
But it's important to know they're there just in case.
like a just in case kind of thing.
Yeah, safety first.
For sure. All right. So getting comfortable inside, what's this easy entry feature all about?
That one's really cool, especially if like you share the Cybertruck.
Oh, yeah.
You can program the seat and the steering wheel to adjust automatically.
For different drivers.
Yeah, for different driver profiles.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so like you're not
Like my partner and I are constantly
right.
adjusting the seat. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. And kids. What about, what's the manual say about kids and car seats and all that?
So the front passenger seat is like absolutely a no-go for kids.
Okay.
Even with a car seat, like the airbag's it's a huge risk.
Yeah.
And they even have a warning about the occupancy sensors.
Occupancy sensors.
Yeah, which like detect if someone's sitting there, but they're not always reliable, so
So just
back seats for the little ones.
back is the only safe option. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
While we're talking about safety, you mentioned those occupancy sensors and the airbags. Like, is there anything else I need to know about those?
Yeah, so they're supposed to like figure out if the airbag needs to deploy or not
Okay.
based on if someone's sitting there and how much they weigh.
Yeah.
But like they have this big warning. Don't just rely on the technology.
Okay.
Those sensors can be fooled,
Yeah.
especially like if someone's sitting weird or there's something on the seat.
Okay, so I shouldn't, like, put a big stack of books
Probably not a good idea.
on the passenger seat and expect it to know that there's not a person there.
Right.
Okay, good to know. All right, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about powering up all this cool stuff. We got to talk about the frunk.
Oh, the
I
front.
feel like everyone's obsessed with the frunk. Is there anything special about the frunk in the Cybertruck?
Yeah, so they actually point out that you can adjust how high it opens.
Really?
Yeah, which like might not seem like a big deal, but if you have a low garage or you're parked in a tight spot,
Oh, that's really useful, actually.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't think about that, but I guess that does make sense.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And then the cargo bed in the back. Anything I need to know about that before I start hauling things?
They really emphasize securing whatever you put back there,
Okay.
like which is always good practice, but especially with, the Cybertruck's power
Yeah.
and off-road capabilities.
Stuff could really go flying.
Yeah, you don't want things bouncing around back there.
Okay, so secure everything, even if it's just a trip to the grocery store.
Exactly.
All right, got it. Okay, now we're getting into the part I'm excited about. all the tech? Like, what can I plug into this thing?
Oh, yeah, they've got high-powered USB-C ports
Oh, cool.
and 120-volt outlets.
So, like, I can charge my laptop and stuff?
Yeah, you can charge laptops. You could run tools. You could even run, like, small appliances off those outlets.
No way, really?
Yeah, but here's the thing. They disable when the car is unoccupied.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so you're not going to be powering your campsite fridge overnight unless you're sleeping in the Cybertruck.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good for, like, safety and battery and all that.
Yeah,
Okay, and voice commands. Tell me I can control everything with my voice.
pretty much.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they give, like, all these examples. Adjusting wipers, opening apps, even, like, filing a bug report with Tesla.
Wait, you can report bugs straight from the truck?
Yeah, straight from the truck.
That's cool. Okay, that's next level. All right, and music. Tell me this thing have amazing Bluetooth.
It does.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you can pair your phone for, like, calls and music, so you're covered either way.
That's all I need. Okay, and what is this MyQ garage integration thing I see in the manual?
So if your truck has that, you can, like, open and close your garage door from the touchscreen.
What?
Yeah, it can even sense when you're approaching and just open
Like,
automatically.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, loving it. All right, let's talk about actually driving this thing, driving modes.
Okay, so you've got drive, reverse, hold, and roll. Pretty straightforward.
Yep.
But then you get into the off-road modes, and that's where it gets fun.
Okay, I'm ready for the fun part. Off-roading is like the main thing I want to do with this
I
thing.
knew you were going to say that. All right, so you've got different ride heights.
Oh, cool.
You can raise and lower the suspension,
Okay.
depending on what kind of terrain you're on. And then there's this crazy extract mode.
Extract mode, what is that?
Basically lifts the truck up as high as it can go.
Oh, so if
But-
you're like,
Yeah, if you're stuck in a ditch or something,
just,
it can help you get out.
okay,
But they really emphasize, like, prep before you go off-roading.
okay.
They even have this tip about removing the front wheel fairings.
Meal fairing.
Yeah, like those plastic covers over the wheels.
Okay.
They're for, like, aerodynamics, but they're also kind of fragile and could get messed up off-road.
Okay, so like, it's not just about choosing the right driving mode, it's also about
Yeah, prepping the truck,
repping.
making sure it's actually ready to go off-road.
All right, and then the actual off-road drive modes, like what kind of settings are there?
So you've got settings for, like, snow, mud, rocks, all that.
Awesome.
All of them come with, like, warnings about reduced stability control.
Okay.
So, really got to be careful with those.
You really got to know what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not just, point and shoot. You got to...
Yeah, know your vehicle, know your own limits.
Totally. All right. I'm ready to conquer some mountains.
I knew you'd be up for it. And if those weren't enough, there's also Wade mode.
Okay, wade mode. Now we're talking, that's what I'm here for. But are there, like, any cautions in the manual about wade mode?
Yeah, definitely. They emphasize that you've got to gauge that water depth carefully because water damage is not covered by warranty.
Right, so wade, but wade carefully.
Exactly. Yeah. Know what you're getting into.
All right. Okay, before we move on, we got to talk autopilot. Like, what's the deal with autopilot in this thing?
So autopilot has things like traffic-aware cruise control,
Okay.
which, keeps your speed and your following distance, but
Yeah.
the manual's very clear.
Okay.
Autopilot is not full self-driving. Like, you're still in control.
So it's like a co-pilot, not a chauffeur.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I can handle that. But what about full self-driving? I know that's a thing.
It is, yeah.
Does the manual talk about full self-driving?
Yeah, but it makes it clear it's still in, like, a supervised phase.
Right.
Like, it can do a lot.
Yeah.
But it's still under development, and you really can't, like, make assumptions about its behavior.
So it's still being, like, worked on.
Yeah, it's still being worked on.
Okay.
Yeah, like, don't rely on it to, like, make decisions for you.
Okay, got it. So lots of cool tech,
Yes.
but still on us humans
That's
to be smart about it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the less glamorous part of all this. What about maintaining this futuristic machine?
Yeah, good question.
Like, what are the big things I need to know?
They have a whole schedule, but, like, some key things.
Okay.
Brake fluid every 4 years. Tire rotation every 6,250 miles.
Got it.
Pretty standard stuff.
Okay.
And then, like, cleaning.
Oh, yeah, cleaning. I'm assuming I'm not taking this thing through a car wash.
Probably not the best idea.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty specific about, like, what cleaning products to use.
Okay.
Wrong stuff could void your warranty.
Okay, so gentle cleaning.
Yeah, yeah.
Tesla approved.
Tesla-approved products.
Okay, got it. And extreme weather, like winter and summer.
Yeah, they've got a whole section on tips for hot and cold weather.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the big ones is like preconditioning the battery in cold weather.
Preconditioning, what does that mean?
Basically like warming up the battery so it performs better.
Oh,
And
okay.
then, of course, they have tips for keeping the cabin cool in the summer, like using dog mode.
Dog mode. What's dog
Oh,
mode?
it's like if you have to leave your dog in the car,
Yeah.
it'll keep the temperature safe for them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, but like things go wrong.
Yeah.
What about troubleshooting?
Oh, yeah. There's a whole section on troubleshooting.
Okay, good, good, good.
Like, if the touchscreen acts up, you can reboot it
Okay.
or, like, power cycle the whole vehicle.
Power cycle, that's like
Yeah, full reset.
a whole thing.
Pretty much.
Okay, and warning alerts. Like what are some, there's got to be a ton of warning alerts.
Oh, yeah, tons.
Okay, give me some of the ones that stand out.
All right, so one that I found interesting was tire wear imbalance.
What's that?
Basically, it tells you if the rear tires are wearing out faster than the front.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a reminder to rotate them.
I would need that reminder. I never remembered
Right.
to rotate my tires.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly.
Okay, and then there's adaptive ride control degraded.
Okay. What does that mean?
It means there's like an issue with the suspension
Okay.
and it might not be adjusting properly.
So potentially a bumpy ride?
Yeah, potentially.
Okay, but not like unsafe.
Right. It says it's safe to drive, but you should get it checked out.
Okay, got it. What else is there?
All right, here's one that's might make you jump a little bit. Front trunk open.
Hmm.
Yeah, it basically means like the front isn't latched all the way.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah, not something you want to happen at speed.
No,
It's just like drive carefully until you can pull over and make sure it's closed.
for sure. Okay. Anything else?
All right, let's see. Oh, here's a scary one. High voltage system fault.
Oh, gosh, what does that even mean?
So that means like the electrical system is struggling
Okay.
and it might just like shut down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not ideal.
No, it says to like reduce your use of non-essential features
Okay.
to save power.
So, like, no AC.
Yeah, no AC, no heated seats, like just the bare minimum.
And if that happens while I'm driving?
Pull over when it's safe.
Okay. All right. I'm getting, like, anxiety just hearing about these alerts.
I know, there are a lot of them.
Okay, what else? What else is there?
Okay, this one's even more ominous. Low voltage battery fault.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that means the 12-volt battery, the one that powers the electronics, is failing.
So, like, game over.
Yeah, it could shut down, and you might not be able to restart it.
Okay, so call a tow truck.
Pretty much, yeah. Call Tesla roadside assistance.
Okay. All right. I'm taking notes.
Good. It's good to be prepared.
This is good. This is good. I need to know these things.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I think we've covered a good amount here for part one
Yeah, we've gotten through a lot.
of our deep dive, but I am both excited and a little terrified to get behind the wheel of this thing.
I understand. But, you know, knowledge is power.
Yes,
And now you're armed with the information you need to stay safe
for sure.
and make the most of it.
Okay, I'm excited for part two.
Me too. We'll dive into even more details.
This is just the beginning, folks. All right, we'll be back with more Cybertruck Owners Manual Deep Dive soon.
Sounds good.
All right, back for more Cybertruck Owners Manual Deep Dive. We were talking about those warning alerts before.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Any other ones I should know about?
Yeah, actually a couple more, especially if you're using Autopilot.
Okay.
You might see cruise control unavailable.
What does that mean?
Usually means the cameras need to calibrate
Okay.
and Autopilot's temporarily offline.
So no autopilot cruising until those cameras
Yeah.
get their act together?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have to pull over or anything.
Oh, okay.
It usually like fixes itself after a bit.
Oh, okay.
But if you keep seeing it,
Yeah.
then it's time for a service appointment.
Okay, got it. I'll be watching those cameras.
Yeah, keep an eye on them. Oh, and this one's a bit more alarming,
Okay.
but also pretty common. Camera blocked or blinded.
Ooh, that sounds scary.
Yeah, anything that blocks the camera's view can trigger that.
So like dirt, snow?
Yeah, dirt, snow, even
Right.
like a bright sunlight.
Oh, okay.
Anything that could mess with the cameras.
So I can't just blame the paparazzi if I see that one.
Probably not, no. But yeah, if you see that, like check the cameras,
Okay,
make sure they're clean, and be extra careful until it goes away.
got it. Clean cameras, safe driving.
Exactly. Oh, let's talk about charging.
Okay.
There are some alerts related to the wall connector.
Oh, right, the home charging thing.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So you might see something like unable to charge, vehicle connection issue.
Like a connection problem?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, and what do you do? Just like wiggle the cable and hope for the best?
Well, maybe try that, but also like unplug it, plug it back in.
Okay.
Reset the circuit breaker, maybe.
Okay.
If all else fails, try a different charger.
Okay.
See if it's the truck or the wall connector.
So, troubleshoot.
Exactly.
All right. Anything else about charging I should be aware of?
Oh, this one's for, like, the real Cybertruck enthusiasts.
Okay.
Vehicle may require reduced power due to thermal conditions.
Ooh, so if I'm, like, really pushing it?
Yeah, like off-roading or something.
Okay.
It basically means things are getting too hot,
Okay.
and you might lose some power and speed.
So just gotta chill out a bit.
Yeah, let it cool down.
All right, makes sense. Now, what about warnings that aren't tied to alerts, like just stuff in the manual?
Yeah, they have a whole section on, like, limitations and warnings, especially for off-roading.
Okay.
Basically, don't overestimate yourself or the truck.
So no climbing Mount Everest in Wade mode?
Probably not a good idea, no. Like, they really stress that stability control is reduced off-road. Gotta be careful. Got it. Off-roading is fun,
Yeah,
but safety first.
absolutely.
All right, so the Cybertruck is like a partner in adventure,
I like that.
but it needs me to be responsible.
Yeah, communication is key.
Speaking of communication,
Mm-hmm.
how does the Cybertruck communicate with me?
Well, those alerts we talked about, but also it has this, like, event data recorder.
EDR.
Yeah, EDR.
Okay, like a black box.
Like an airplane, yeah.
What does it do?
Records data if there's, like, a crash,
Okay.
like airbag deployment, sudden braking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but only in those situations. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
constantly recording.
Okay.
Just when something serious happens.
Okay, so it's there if needed.
Yeah, for safety.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, now towing.
Oh, yeah.
This thing can tow a lot, right?
It can, but there are limitations.
Well-
The manual's very specific about, like, checking the weight limits.
So no towing a house.
Haha, probably not.
Okay, good to know.
What about those trailer brake controls I see in the manual?
Oh, yeah. Those let you adjust the braking force of the trailer.
Yeah.
And, like, do a safety check before you go.
So making sure everything's working properly.
Exactly, yeah.
Safety, safety, safety. It's a theme.
It is, it is.
Okay, and those wheel fairings, the plastic things on the front wheel,
The wheel fairings.
there's aerodynamics, right?
Right, yeah.
But they're kind of weird looking, and the manual says to take them off for off-roading.
Yeah, they can get damaged pretty easily.
Okay.
Scratched, dented,
So, like, form over function when it comes to off-roading.
pretty much, yeah.
Got it. What about carrying stuff on the roof? Like, can I put a roof rack on this thing?
You can. They have a whole section on accessories and crossbars.
Okay.
But again, emphasis on securing everything properly
Yeah.
and staying within the weight limits.
Okay. Safety and practicality.
Always a good combo.
All right, back to the frunk for a sec. Anything else about that?
Oh, yeah, we talked about adjusting the opening height, but they actually show you how to do it,
Oh, cool.
step by step.
Nice. This manual is really detailed. Okay, so I have to ask, like, how fast does this thing go? What's the range?
Yeah, I was looking for that too.
Yeah.
But they don't actually give those numbers.
Really?
Yeah, to say it can vary a lot depending on your driving, the weather, all that.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
But they do have tips for conserving energy.
Oh, okay. Give me those tips. I want to go as far as possible.
All right, so speed is a big one. Slower is better for range.
Okay, so no speeding.
And no speeding. Yeah.
All right, what else?
And smooth braking. They use regenerative braking,
Okay.
which captures energy when you brake.
So, like, how I brake actually affects my range?
It does, yeah. Smooth braking means more range.
Okay. I'll be gentle on those brakes.
Good, good. And also, like, minimize using accessories like the AC.
Oh, man.
Yeah, especially if you're low on battery.
Okay, so it's a balance,
Yeah.
like comfort versus range?
Exactly, yeah.
All right, I can work with that. Okay, this has been bugging me. The sound. Does it make that cool electric hum?
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. They don't really talk about the motor sound,
Okay.
but they do mention a pedestrian warning system.
What is that?
So at low speeds, when the motor's quiet,
Yeah,
it makes a sound to warn pedestrians.
so the people don't get run over by my silent Cybertruck.
Exactly. It's for safety.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy part.
Okay.
You can customize the sound.
What? Really?
Yeah, you can choose from, like, futuristic sounds, nature sounds.
No way.
I know, right?
It's amazing.
Okay, I'm sold. This truck is amazing.
It's pretty cool.
All right. So, interior storage, got to be able to haul my stuff.
Oh, yeah. They have a whole section on storage areas,
Okay, good.
like center console, glove box, under the seats.
Oh, wow. So they really
They've really used the space well.
thought about storage. That's good.
Yeah, no more stuffing things under the seats.
All right, good. What are these cargo bed outlets I'm seeing?
Oh, yeah. There are two 120-volt outlets back there.
In the bed. Why?
You can plug in tools, appliances, camping gear.
So, like, I could run a blender in the back of my Cybertruck.
Uh-huh. Theoretically, yeah. But, like, there are limits on the power.
Okay.
You might need an extension cord.
I'm sure I can figure something out.
Uh-huh, good, good.
Okay, and what's this emergency interior release about?
That's like an escape hatch.
Okay.
If the power goes out, you can still open the doors.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, they don't want you getting trapped.
I'm not trying to get stuck in there.
Exactly. It tells you where those levers are, just in case.
Awesome, okay. What about off-roading advice? Like, do they give you actual tips for driving off-road?
Oh, yeah, big emphasis on preparing the truck,
Okay.
tire pressure, ride height, removing those wheel fairings.
Right. Got to protect those.
Exactly.
Okay, but like actually driving.
Oh, yeah. They talk about how to use the different modes
Okay.
and give you tips for, like, obstacles, steep hills, water crossings.
Water crossing, so wade mode.
Yeah, that's where wade mode comes in.
So it's real. The Cybertruck can drive through water.
It can, but they're, like, very cautious.
Okay.
Check the depth, make sure it's safe.
Diving right in
Exactly.
wade mode, but wade carefully.
Yes, very carefully.
Okay, what about mud mode?
Mud mode is for, mud,
Mhm.
slippery conditions.
So no more getting stuck.
Well, they don't guarantee that,
Okay.
but it definitely
What
helps.
does it do?
Like, adjust the traction control, the throttle,
Okay.
helps you get through the mud.
Bring on the mud pits.
Just make sure you clean it afterward.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Wouldn't want to ruin it.
Exactly. Oh, and this is interesting. They mention a mechanical key.
A key. Like a regular key.
Yeah, like a real key.
Why? I have my phone. I have the key card.
It's for emergencies.
Okay.
Like, if the battery's dead
Oh,
or the electronic system fails.
so like a backup.
Yeah, a backup plan.
Old school.
Old school, yeah.
I like it. Where is it?
It's hidden in the key card.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty clever.
All right. And now for something truly wild. Bioweapon defense mode.
Oh, yeah, that one.
What is that? Like a hazmat suit for the truck?
Haha, not quite, but it's designed to protect you from, like, airborne contaminants.
Like viruses, bacteria.
Yeah, viruses, bacteria, even chemical weapons, they say.
No way. It can protect me from that.
Well, they don't say how much protection it offers,
Okay.
but it uses a HEPA filter to clean the air.
Oh, okay. So like a mobile clean room?
Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, especially these days.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Back down to earth. Climate control.
Oh, yeah, they have a whole section on that.
Okay, good.
How to adjust the temperature of the fan speed.
So I can stay comfortable.
Yeah, they want you to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Even heated and ventilated seats.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, pretty nice.
All right, I'm liking this. And what's this off-road assist I keep seeing?
Oh, that's like a bunch of features for off-roading.
Okay, tell me more. I'm ready for adventure. So tell me more about those off-road assist features.
Yeah, so one of the key ones is hill descent control.
Hill descent control. Okay.
Basically like cruise control, but for going downhill.
Downhill. Okay.
Yeah, so it automatically regulates your speed.
So you don't have to.
Yeah, ride the brakes the whole way down.
That sounds pretty useful.
Yeah, especially if it's steep or slippery.
Okay.
It uses braking and engine torque to keep you at a safe speed.
Oh, cool. So like no more white knuckling it down a mountain.
Exactly. It takes the stress out of it.
All right. What else is in this off-road assist?
Okay, there's also crawl control.
Crawl control. What's that?
So it's like off-road cruise control, but for those, like, super slow speeds.
Oh, wait.
Like if you're on really rocky terrain.
It's like rock crawling.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you're trying to get unstuck.
Okay, so it just like crawls over anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You set the speed, and it takes care of the gas and brakes.
So I can just focus on steering.
Yeah, focus on steering and picking your line.
Man, this is making off-roading sound easy.
Right. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it.
Okay, what about like me as the driver? I see something called driver coaching.
Oh. Yeah. That's like having a driving instructor in the truck with you.
Is he going to yell at me?
Haha, no, not yelling. It's more like helpful feedback
Oh, okay.
on your acceleration, braking, cornering.
So it's trying to make me a better driver.
Yeah, basically. More efficient, safer.
I like that. So it's using like all the data from the truck
Exactly.
to analyze my driving.
Yeah, it's pretty smart.
All right, I'm into it. Okay, so range.
Yeah, the big question.
How far can I go on a charge?
So they don't give an exact number.
Really? Why not?
They say it depends on too many things.
Oh, right, like driving style, terrain,
Exactly.
weather.
All of that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, but do they give any tips for, like, getting the most range?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Okay, I'm ready.
So speed is a big one.
Okay.
Slower you go, the further you'll go.
All right, so no speeding,
No speeding, yeah.
hypermiling, I guess.
Pretty much. And smooth braking. Okay.
They have regenerative braking.
Oh, yeah.
So when you brake, it captures energy.
Interesting. So, like, even how I brake affects the range.
It does, yeah. Smooth braking, more range.
Okay, I'll work on my smooth braking.
Good. And also, like, minimize using accessories.
Oh, man, really?
Yeah, AC, heated seats, all that.
So, like, bundle up in the winter.
Haha. Well, you can still use them, just maybe not on full blast.
Okay. So it's all about being, like, aware of your energy use.
Yeah, and adjusting your habits.
All right, I can do that. Okay, this has been on my mind. What about the sound?
Oh, yeah.
Does it make that cool, like, futuristic hum?
So they don't really describe the motor sound in the manual,
Okay.
but they do mention a pedestrian warning system.
Okay, what's that? Like a fancy horn?
It's more than a horn.
Okay.
It makes a sound at low speeds to warn people.
So, like, if they can't hear the motor
Right, yeah,
because it's so quiet,
exactly.
so it's like a safety thing.
It is, yeah.
Okay, that meant
It's
it.
active below 19 miles per hour.
Oh, okay.
And it adjusts the sound based on the environment.
So, like, not too loud, not too quiet.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. But, and this is the crazy part,
Oh.
you can customize the sound.
Really?
Yeah, the manual says you can choose, like, futuristic sounds, nature sounds.
No way. That's incredible.
Well, I know. They even say you can use custom recordings.
Oh, wow. That's next level.
I'm going to have so much fun with that.
I bet.
Okay, I think we've officially covered it all.
Yeah, I think so. We went through pretty much everything.
This has been amazing.
It's been fun.
I feel like a Cybertruck expert now.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
All right, well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the Cybertruck owner's manual.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I hope you learned a few things along the way
I know I did.
and are as excited as I am to get behind the wheel of this incredible machine.
It's going to be an adventure.
Definitely. All right, that's it for this deep dive, but stay tuned. We'll be back with more deep dives into all sorts of fascinating topics soon.
Looking forward to it.